Special thanks to EA Sports for allowing me to participate in this event. We're going to be taking a look at some of the more important things that I don't see a lot of people talking about. The main things that everybody's talking about, bazooka, yo. Listen, I keep telling you guys to throw the ball 80 yards. Listen, you're not going to be able to do that a lot in one game. So I wouldn't pay too much attention to that. Remember, even without bazooka, throwing the ball like 60 yards is going to be unbelievable because that's usually what you need in the game to get a guy over the top. So it's not going to be that much about that whole bazooka and this and that. Bro, stop worrying about that stuff. This is what you need to worry about, bro. You see this right here? This is the problem right here. When you're going to be able to get this, if you get this guy in the red zone and he has that ability to do that, that's what scares me the most. All this stuff that he's doing, that's fine, bro. Let him run around and throw the ball. Like, bro, if you get a guy there, whatever, you can obviously see it's in arcade mode and everything like that, but that's not what this is about. I want to point out some of his star abilities because, yeah, his X factor and all that stuff, yeah, that's cool, but I'm telling you this right now. The red zone Deadeye is going to be one of the most ridiculous things ever if you don't know how to deal with it. Because what's going to happen is this, right? Because you're going to have to know or kind of figure that, all right, I'm playing Patrick Mahomes. He has all these things. What is he going to be doing in this situation? Obviously, when he's in the red zone, he's going to use red zone Deadeye. You see what I'm saying, bro? So the no-look Deadeye, all that stuff like that, don't worry about that too much. I don't think that that's going to be major parts in it because how often are you going to be, like, you're going to be just playing like your Madden 19, running back with Michael Vick and closing your eyes and throwing the ball? I don't really see that being that major of an issue. One of the major things, like I said, when you look at all of these star abilities that he has, red zone Deadeye is the most dangerous by far. Because remember, if he's able to throw the ball deadly accurate and your user is horrific, you're giving up a touchdown almost every time. That's what I need you guys to understand. See, when you look at, everybody gets so excited because no matter where I go, everybody's still talking about bazooka. Now remember, I gotta be honest, when I first heard about it, I didn't know what, I was like, yo, what? And then I was like, you know what, bro, it's 80 yards. You know, like how many times is he gonna be able to throw the ball 80 yards? And then you kind of realize like, all right, it's something that they wanted to attribute to him because he's on the cover, MVP, all that good stuff with Patrick Mahomes, unbelievable year. You know, the Patriots had to handle the business. Bro, you know them Patriots though, like them boys over there, dog, like they don't care about what you can have all the accolades in the world. When Bill Belichick come to your crib, you done, dog. But that's not what this is about though. What this is about is the red zone Deadeye. So now, let's talk about the fact that, Patrick Mahomes has all these things. And then now we have to think about the fact that some of you guys are going to want to go with your main quarterbacks from your teams. I've already got numerous questions. Gmias, I want to go with Drew Brees. What do you think about him? I want to go with Big Ben Roethlisberger. I want to go with, what was the other guy? Lamar Jackson. That guy's going to be I don't know what's going to happen with him because he hasn't really been a good thrower of the football so far. So I think more than likely, he's going to be more with that escape artist type. He'll have that. I think Russell Wilson might be the better option, or maybe even Kyler Murray, depending on what they give him as far as accuracy throwing the ball. But Lamar Jackson, I'll be very, very careful with him, unless you're just going to come out and run, RPOs and just run the ball with him, which would probably be the best way because that's, pretty much how the Baltimore Ravens play. That would go, that'll be perfect for his scheme. But as far as the throwing ability, I'm going to urge you guys, because I already know Tom Brady's going to have red zone Deadeye, right? Whatever quarterback you decide to use, I'm going to urge you to focus on red zone Deadeye more than a lot of the other things that are going on. Because everything else, okay, yeah, if you get an escape artist animation, you're able to get away, great, yeah, whatever. But for the most part, a lot of us can get into the red zone with no issue, and then when we get to the red zone, it's like, yo, bro, I can't get to the end zone. Like, bro, I just can't get in, bro. Dudes come out playing the best D that you've ever seen in your life, and you can't do anything. And that's pretty much what goes on. So ideally, what you have to do is you have to find the best things that make it for you to be able to succeed in the gameplay. So now, when you look at the escape artist again, that's fine. But he has regular Deadeye as well. You see what I'm saying? And now you're starting to understand, all right, I see what this guy's saying. If we have quarterbacks that can have these type of Deadeye throws, more than likely they're going to be able to make these throws more often than other quarterbacks that don't have that same exact X factor or star ability. That's the point. Patrick Mahomes is probably going to be, like I said, if you play regs, most of you guys are going to be playing with the Kansas City Chiefs anyway. So it doesn't matter. Like that, everybody already knows that. I already told you guys. We went through the whole phase of everybody using the Seahawks. You know, whatever, bro. It is what it is. I don't care about that. That's not what the issue is. But there are going to be other quarterbacks that have very similar things to Patrick Mahomes. They won't have the no look. They won't have bazooka. And I think that's pretty much it. No look and bazooka. All the other ones I don't think are unique to Patrick Mahomes. So I would pretty much go with any quarterback that has some sort of star ability for Deadeye. Because based on what I've heard, based on what I've seen, that's going to be the issue. You get a quarterback that got Deadeye, bro, like dudes are getting dotted if they don't have good user. Now remember this though. Remember what I'm telling you, because this is another version of where it's man-to-man coverage, obviously, and you're getting beat on a slant. I don't play man-to-man coverage, so you're gonna have to beat zone. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have to see how that works. And then if you can throw the ball Deadeye and I'm right there, yo, bro, listen, you know, pick my mom's up at 8, don't be late. Like if you could do that to me, please do it and just make sure it happens fast. But again, if the user ability is what I've been told that it is, because based on what I've been told, the user ability is very, very smooth. So with that being said, it doesn't really matter about the fact that this guy's gonna have red zone Deadeye, whatever like that. That's just based on players that don't have user and are not gonna be part of where the play is actually happening. If you have good user, you will be able to counteract every single ability. And that's what you guys have to understand. But again, stop worrying about bazooka, because if you're the kind of person that gives up 30-yard plays and makes him get to that superstar X Factor ability, and then you want to complain about him throwing it 80 yards, that's nobody's fault but your own. You know what I'm saying, bro? If you want to just keep giving up 30-yard passes, because remember, he has to meet that thing. You're not just coming out and doing it. So stop worrying about that. Worry about this. Start putting together in your mind, all right, look, who am I going with? I'm going with this guy? All right, that's going to be my quarterback right now. Because remember, it's not going to be like this year. Based on what they're saying, it's not going to be the way that Madden 19 was where, all right, this guy sucks this day, this guy's not good that day. You're going to need a quarterback that can throw the ball like this. This is what you're going to need. If you don't have this, that is going to present a major, major, major issue. It is going to present a major, major issue. And again, we go right back to it. This is something that you're gonna have to pay attention to. If the CPU, okay, if you leave the CPU to handle your business, you're going to get dotted. And I know you're looking in the top left, you're like, yo, Gmias, arcade mode. It don't matter what mode it's in, bro. If he has red zone Deadeye and you are not playing defense in that area yourself to go and intercept the ball, you are going to get dotted. As you should, okay? Because this is what it is, right? Most of us want a skill gap. I don't know how you guys feel about it. I definitely want one. I don't think that, you know, anybody should just be able to come out and do whatever they want. So I like the fact that EA is kind of forcing you guys to have to be able now to go and play defense yourself. Because everybody that's saying, yo, bro, Gmias, did you see the way that the computer just stood there? Bro, they do that right now. But if you got user, what's happening? That is going back for 6. That's pretty much what's gonna happen. If you have user, it's going back for 6. And that's the way that it should be. So I wouldn't pay too much attention to this right here, because ideally, I know most of my viewers, and a lot of you guys that's been playing Madden for a while, guess what you would be? Right underneath with that linebacker. And guess where that ball's going? Right back to his mom's crib. So we're not worried about this, bro. You see what I'm saying? But again, I need you guys to stop worrying about all that bazooka stuff and start focusing on what's really gonna matter. Because this is what's going to be the ideal situation. You get a QB with Deadeye, maybe a little bit of escape artist action, bruh. You know, I think that's going to be enough for me. Now, I haven't decided which way I'm going, what route I'm taking yet. I will let my viewers know, because we're going to be built differently. Obviously, after we set everything up, other people are going to be doing it, but we will be built differently based on what we're going to be trying to do. And we will go out on the field and do what we have to do based on the, you know, the traits and the superstar and all kind of abilities that they have. We're going to choose the best ones for us. All right. After that happens, we'll deal with everything else that comes, because remember, we haven't even gotten a lot of the insight as far as the defensive players go. So the defensive players are also going to be able to do a lot of different things as well. There's going to be, you know, abilities where you don't miss a hit stick. It's so many other things that's going to happen that is going to be a determining factor who's going to win. It's going to be a toss-up. So I expect the game to be very, very exciting in that regard, because everybody won't be able to do whatever they want for the entirety of the game. You have to meet a threshold. You have to actually go through certain transitions to get your players to that point. And ultimately, I think that that's what's going to change the game for Madden 20. But again, that would be us. We would be that linebacker, and we would make that play. So we can't complain about stuff like that because that's what we're going to be doing. And it's as simple as that. So all I want to know right now in the comment section, what QB are you thinking about getting? Give me that feedback. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe. Until next time, one love.